Hello and welcome to the channel, my beautiful Geminis. Today's reading is going to be all about this Mercury retrograde that's happening in the sign of Sagittarius, later going into the sign of Scorpio. So Gemini, I have a few cards for you that I want to talk to you about. I see the word harmony when I see the Two of Cups. Even though this card is normally about partnership, I genuinely heard harmony because it does symbolize that. It symbolizes the harmony, the duality, the very much acknowledgement of yourself and another individual. But this could be that there is a part of you that needs that harmony, that will be screaming for that harmony and that sense of acknowledgement. And the reason why I say there's a part of you is because you have here this Eight of Swords, which shows that there is a highly stressful situation that some of you guys are dealing with, and this can feel like there is no way out, like this is something that has you very much paralyzed. And the focus or the things that will be highlighted for you during this Mercury retrograde is how to break out of this comfort zone here with the Four of Pentacles, and then also the completion of a cycle with the World card showing up here. So very interesting and fascinating energy for you. These are your individual messages for the retrograde, and every time Mercury goes retrograde, I feel affects Gemini because that is your ruling planet, right? And I'm sure that you probably have a house in your chart that has either Sagittarius or Scorpio, and that's where this is going to highly influence certain things in your life, right? And retrogrades are all about revision. Okay, Gemini, you are showing up in your reading with the Lovers. And what's interesting about the Lovers is that there is a concept of harmony, but then there's also the acknowledgement of duality, meaning your shadow, right? Your shadow aspect, and also the parts of yourself that are filled with intuition, right? So let's go ahead and get started on this 5-card spread for the situation. We have Nine of Swords. What's blocking you is the Four of Swords. I mean, this alone says what I already said with the individual messages, which is you are stressed out about something. Something is causing you not to be able to rest, not to be able to feel okay, right? There's something in your mind that's bothering you, it's too heavy, and it needs to be released. The thing about the Nine of Swords is that after that comes the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is a painful ending, but it's an ending nonetheless, okay? In the past, you have here Knight of Wands. This could be that maybe you dealt with a Knight of Wands, or maybe this is something that you in the past were very aligned with, something that really meant something to you. It doesn't have to be a person, but in the past, there shows this really beautiful excitement and energy of wanting to move forward. But now there's a block. There's like a brick wall that just showed up in your life, and it has been very difficult to maneuver this, and it has been taking your peace of mind, okay? And then when you have here is the Two of Wands in the near future, which Spirit is saying leverage this Mercury retrograde time to do the thing that it is best for, which is revision, planning, articulating yourself, knowing how to move forward, knowing what your options are, what's available to you. This is the card of possibilities of moving forward with inspired action, okay? But nonetheless, this requires the research. It requires you being able to do that work, right? So it shows here that you're able to move forward. It shows here that if you put your willpower towards it, you will be able to move forward, but it requires for you to do it. And then you have here Five of Wands as the outcome. This is not going to be an easy ride. There could be people that will be upset with you, and there could be conflict. Maybe that's why I see this Two of Cups and I heard the word harmony, because this is all about, you know, what is harmonious to you at the end of the day. Because if you're just living for someone else, or you're just living to not stir the pot for whatever reason, it's just not going to be enough. You have to find that emotional inner harmony that's worth you, that gives you that acknowledgement, okay? You have here King of Pentacles. This is all about grounding yourself, right? Long-term commitment, knowing that maybe right now the gratification won't be there, because this is about long-term gratification. So again, really aligning with what's harmonious for you so you can move forward from this very stressful situation. Give me some on this Nine of Swords. Okay, I got two. Actually, there's a few more. So look at this, the Tower It's a foundation that needs to be broken, okay? Doesn't belong there anymore, has to go. There's a commitment that needs to be broken, or you being able to start over again. With the Page of Pentacles, it could be that you are getting some sort of opportunity or an offer coming your way. Interesting, some of you guys might be dealing with matters of the past with the Six of Cups. So this is revisiting issues from the past. But then you have these two very fascinating energies, which is the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords, meaning having this very, very logical, objective perspective, having the ability to communicate effectively without being this out of control emotional person when you're navigating something that's difficult for you. This shows you walking away, waving the white flag, not giving the energy to things that no longer resonate with you. Okay, so there's an emphasis on emptying out and decluttering parts of or aspects of your life, meaning relationships or situations, you know, your schedule, something that's making you feel so mentally clouded and stuck. That is the purpose of this retrograde, is for you to fix that. You have to fix that. And you could do it. You could do it. You 100% can do it. But it means steering the pot, right? But you're worth it. Like, if something is not serving you, if you're doing something and it's not working and it's making you feel awful, tired, drained, what is the point, right? What is the point? There has to be a level of harmony that is a non-negotiable for you in your life. And that's what this is saying, right? And being able to close out these cycles that are keeping you stuck in particular situations that are no longer for you. Okay, so let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way, and if it did, drop me a comment down below with your thoughts. Like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. I would truly appreciate you, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye.